Ah, bienvenue, mes amis. Here we go again with Valiant Hearts. We are taking a detour to play as the character of Anna, the veterinarian in training, and her medical skills do come in use here in the war. Oh, how did I do that? What the heck? I thought I was unable to do this previously. That's what I was stuck with last episode. I was going to say, let's spend our time kind of racking our heads what to do with this drawer here and these keys we just got, but never mind. I was pressing something wrong last episode. Oh, that's interesting. If you hold down forward and up, it doesn't accept the inputs. You have to just hold up to climb, which is a little unintuitive to me, but that's fine. Now, can I break this precariously? Nope. It looks like you might be able to break this down, then climb up there, but it also looks like you might break this down and it will crush you underfoot. So let's not do that. Here's this painting I knocked down. Okie dokie. Here's a shed with some sort of viewing device. A stereoscopic camera. I have to say, that thing looks too advanced even for 1915. I guess I really do find that to be way too far in the past, that thing. There was, apparently interesting technology already at the time. A camera that captures two simultaneous images on glass plates, enabling relief images. Use of the camera was relatively widespread because the device was small and readily transportable. Again, that sounds weird talking about a thing that's 100 years old. You think that digital cameras that became easily transportable are only a thing of the recent era, last 20 years, but... Okay. Well, what do we have here? Some sort of safe puzzle. Now, if you've been paying attention, there's been 3 paintings here with some numeral codes. Let's review them really quickly. The Roman numeral 1 and the Arabic numeral 4. The Roman numeral 2 and the Arabic numeral 6. And down here, what a strange place for a painting. The Roman numeral 3 and the number 8. And this one has a bunch of Arabic numerals on them, so let's try 4, 6, 8. Yes, that was not bad at all as a puzzle now, was it? Which means we've found some kind of secret laboratory with a Zeppelin, a gas machine. We've fought that thing already. Some kind of weird land battleship or some armored war machine. What's been going on down here? A chemical formula. 2 chlorine molecules and 2 water molecules create 4 hydrochloric acid molecules and an oxygen molecule. This formula is the description of what happens to soldiers' lungs when they inhale chlorine gas. Chlorine gas reacts with water in the lungs to produce hydrochloric acid, creating horrendous burns. Someone's been doing a little bit of chemistry down here. Eerie. Ah! There we go. The switch. If you guys recall, it wasn't at the start of this episode, but there is a lever outside the well, just outside the house. So that's what we need to use, that the lever we just found, the switch. Oh, well, that's a problem. I think, yeah, I need to step it up. Oh, jeez, don't worry, ma'am. Also, you can see Anna's dad over there. This is in fact her house, if you didn't pick up on it yet. And that laboratory down there is kind of a clue why von Dorf has kidnapped Anna's dad. These tiny little, you know, details in the surroundings you're supposed to pay attention to. I only really realized it once we found the laboratory. Like, oh yeah. Oh crap, I thought I needed to blow up that. I guess I need to blow up the one upstairs. I'm stupid. Oh no. This might actually be timed and I just blew it by wasting my time doing that. Oh no, oh no. Why do I have to be such a screw up? Okay. One more go. Yeah, baby, please be close enough. It's a little bit off. Yes. I broke the gas shell as well, somehow. Right, ma'am. Have a drink of this. I mean, that's what that chlorine in your lungs need. It's more water. Oh dear. Oh, here we go. And 1, 2. Oh, no, no! I was too eager to do the CPR there. You live, madam.
The governess revealed to her that her father, an eminent scientist, had been kidnapped by Baron von Dorf, who was eager to use scientific advances in warfare. Anna set out in pursuit of the Baron and encountered Emil and Freddy.
So that's the how we got here moment.
Destiny brought them together. They had survived the enemy's wrath. Their gunfire, bombardment, gas attacks.
And then we had the whole Rhymes episode, and this is actually where we left off, remember?
Now, with her father within reach,
We blew up von Dorf's Zeppelin, and it was crashing. Oh dear. I'm sure they'll be fine. Oh cool, Walt's with us now. Oh no. Looks like the soldiers here don't really want a civilian mucking about, especially with some Germans possibly here. Which means it's time for another sneaking mission. Could Anna be related to the boss? That's just a theory. A theory I pulled out of my ass a second ago. Virgin Mary statuette in case. A case containing a statuette of the Virgin Mary, another example of trench art. To overcome their boredom, soldiers would set to work transforming anything that came to hand. Unexploded ammunition, empty cartridges, and shell debris were all turned into day-to-day items and put to a more pacifist use. I don't know about tinkering with unexploded ammunition. I'm thinking of that Looney Tunes episode where Daffy is trapped with the, like, omniscient animator who, like, messes with his world and, like, he's banging on that anvil in a delirium, and then the animator erases the anvil and puts the shell in the place. And he ends up banging on that and blowing himself up. That's what I'm imagining happening right here when he's talking about tinkering unexploded ammunition. Yes, we had some more facts, of course. We're in a new area. Cool, we got stuff about Zeppelin, which, what do you know? It's kind of weak to attacks to the giant hydrogen balloon. Who would have guessed that this giant ball of flammable gas would be a threat to the passengers? Of the 92 craft used during the war, 68 were destroyed. That's pretty bad. Good lord, that, whatever happened to this guy's face was not good. Shrapnel, presumably. the statistics are on our side. 70% of injuries came from shrapnel. Yes. Progress in surgery saved and patched up many victims. Okay, I mean, this guy appears to be fairly okay. Like, he's standing around in attention. He's still in uniform and stuff. It's like he's still serving, even though... Well, as you can see, he is not doing good with his eye. Well, I can't not help a person in need, so... Hold on, sir. There we go. Now, this will sting only a little bit. Nice little shot of adrenaline to get you back into action. Ugh. Oh, really? Now we're taking the bullet out. First the adrenaline, then the bullet? Is that how it works? Quiet, sir. You're gonna blow my cover. Oh, jeez. That a ways. Okie doke. Uh-oh. Well, he'll live for now, at least. He might face a military tribunal at some point. We can't really help that, but at least we saved his immediate life. Oh, look at that lighting effect as we get close to the Zeppelin ruin. Carl! Oh, crap. Now I need the boogie. I mean, really... Well, I guess Emil would have told Anna about Carl, so maybe she recognizes him. She realizes that this is a little bit more personal. But first, let's read this letter. It's a letter from a soldier. Dear Emma, we are on the retreat. Our position is untenable. Don't worry, I'm still in good health. We are going to leave Reims to the enemy. Reims is a beautiful city. I hope all is well at home and you are taking good care of our parents. I hope the prisoners are working properly for you. See you soon, Siegfried. What? The prisoners are working properly for you? That's odd. Well, we can't progress unless I find a switch to open this still working door. And we can't just walk around it because we're stuck in a 2D plane. Kind of a little silly contrivance, but sure. It is a problem. Okay, Walt, you stand there. Oh, no, actually, yeah, I'll stand here. You go and get that switched. Yeah. I actually weigh a lot more than you, so this is way smarter this way. Good work. Good work, little Walt. You know, I was thinking since last episode... Yeah, look at her little fist pump like I did it! Oh, that was quite the transport. I was thinking since my last episode I should maybe share my World War I story. Obviously, I don't have any personal stake there much because it's 100 years ago. But I have one story of the family from World War I. I'll get to that in a second. But first, this broken pistol. A broken P08 pistol designed for German artillerymen. The P means parabellum, which refers to its 9mm ammunition. The word parabellum comes from the Latin sis vis pacem parabellum. If you want peace, get ready for war. Oh, fascinating. I never knew that. Well, I probably knew that the first time I found this item, but I wasn't paying enough attention clearly, so I forgot it on my first playthrough. I realized I should check the diaries. There might be new diaries. There's one from Anna. Father has been captured by a German regiment and taken away in a Zeppelin. He is so scared of heights. They probably know about his research. Please, Father, don't try to be a hero. Work for them. I don't want to lose you. I'm on this trail, and these two soldiers I met are after the Zeppelin as well. What a fortuitous contrivance. Yeah, so I do have one World War I story relating to my grandfather on my father's side. I think my dad's okay with me sharing this story. He was in his late teens or early adult when World War I was going down. This is the time when... Girl! Gotta get that hook chain working. Okay. Well, I can't help him out until I No, this isn't gonna work. Gotta get this thing lifted first. So yeah, I'll tell my story while we work on this puzzle. Yeah, when World War I was going down, Finland was still a part of the Russian Empire at this point. We had not gained our independence until late in the war. Oh! What is over here? Bring that to me, whatever that is. It's a can. Thank you. I guess I'll find a use for this can. Yeah, so my grandfather, sorry, was late teen or early adult, working as a stable boy, as I understood, taking care of horses at a farm. When the call came out from the Russian military that all households in Finland had to, like, all the, like, farmhouses had to pitch in with defense efforts in Helsinki. So they had to send someone with a horse to help move around lumber to build fortifications in Helsinki. So my grandfather was the one who got that little assignment from his household. So he rode his horse from somewhere north of Hämeenlinna. I don't actually know where they lived at that time, but somewhere north of Hämeenlinna, because that's where all of my family is from my dad's side. He rode his horse, which would have been a several days trek at the time, down to Helsinki, and then helped drag around like lumber to assist with the fortification of Helsinki. Apparently in North Haga, which is like the northern part of Helsinki, which is weird because they're like, you wouldn't expect the Germans to attack from there if the Germans were going to attack Finland. But, like, let's not mess around. I mean, the Russians were preparing for any situation. So even like a German... For the Germans to make landfall on Finland and then circle around and come from the north to Helsinki, that was apparently a fear as well. It never obviously came to fruition. The Germans did not come to Finland. Oh, that's a problem. How do I... What if I tell Walt? Okay, Walt? Walt, get him out! There we go. Good work, Walt. Hope you don't feel too bad about me just dropping that weight on you over and over, Carl. Yeah. But yeah, that's just the only story I know from my family about World War I, and I like that it's just like this like little tiny story, like kind of like the little tiny stories in this game. Like it's just a story about one farm boy pitching in to help with the effort. Apparently, it was kind of amusing. Like they worked very little, all things considered. Like it sounds like it was like really hard labor, but apparently they only had to drag like very few logs throughout the day to the positions that they were fortifying in North Haga. So it wasn't nearly as bad as it apparently sounds. That's how my dad's told it anyway. Who knows? My grandpa on my dad's side was gone before I was born, so I can't personally verify this story from him. Oh, really? They had a freaking... That's amazing. They had a freaking biplane parked on the Zeppelin? I mean, it's not amazing because, like, everyone's in trouble. You yourself, Carl, but, like, wow. He had such a crazy, kooky flying machine. Oh, right, of course, because Emil, yeah, and Carl. Let's freaking move. Huh? Freddy! Oh. I walked into the flames. And Walt just watches. That's kind of messed up. Stupid idiot. Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. This is kind of interesting. We're just, That's right. That's right, we transfer who we're playing as by, like, sending Walt around, so we're playing as both characters. That's very interesting to me. This is fun. Oh! I actually didn't even see an item there. I just thought, that looks like the kind of nook you'd hide an item in, so I checked just in case, and sure enough, there was a shell mechanism there. The nose cones of shells were not systematically destroyed, and were much sought after by soldiers, because they contained large quantities of metal that could be recycled to make rings or pendants. That's kind of neat. Okay, what's this do? Okay. So if someone could get to this switch, we could close those sluices. Like some kind of sluice master. Okay, well, Walt, you're pretty good at pulling switches, so... Hooray! That worked surprisingly well. Oh no, we can't send him over there. I wanted to get that item that's obviously over there in the riverbed, but I guess I had to send Walt through there, transfer control to Emil, and then we will sneak over to have a look-see at whatever this bottle is. Can't quite tell what that is. Sterilizing solution. Soldiers drew water directly from rivers and streams, but because of the rats and decomposing corpses, river and stream water brought a major threat of disease. Soldiers used a variety of products to disinfect water before drinking it, but the best solution was to boil it up. Apparently this guy, whoever had this bottle, was like, boiling's for wimps, I'll just put my weird Alka-Seltzer in and it'll be fine. With a freaking rat corpse sloshing around in his mug. Sorry, mate. It's either you or me right now, and I got pressing concerns. Nope. What can I blow up with this? Oh wait, no, Walt.
What?
You can take the dynamite to Freddy. That's right. So you go through there. We play as Freddy again. Now, what am I gonna blow up with this, though? Just this pile of wreckage here? Oops. But there's the button to throw items. Oh yeah, it's not lit. Oy. So I need to get it lit somehow. Actually, Walt can just pick up a dynamite right away. So I need to actually, I think I need to land it in that that nook over there, that flaming nook. How am I gonna do that? I'm gonna have to like bounce it. Come on, baby. There we go. Get away. Nice. Walt, there's a clear like item finding spot right there. So you check that. Ah. That's really funny. Oh yeah, that's my boy. Actually, yeah, Walt, slow down. Stop running. Yeah, no, actually, he needs to take the switch, not Freddy. Okay, let's stick that there. It'd be great if Freddy was here so we could get this barbed wire cut, but not an option for now, unless he conveniently loops around. Hooray! He's lapped the circuit. Good job, Freddy. Uh-oh. That musical score's dramatic. Aha. Uh-oh. I've lit the flag on fire. Well, that's not a huge problem, but... Right, okay, aha! So, we need to get the flag lit. Well, give me that thing. Oh. Turn it off again. Oh, that was a bad toss. That was a terrible toss. This is a little tricky. I have flashbacks to this scene. This one was a little bit tricky to get right because, as we learned in that little tutorial with Freddy earlier, you know, little hidden tutorials in gameplay, when it needs to hit the flame to light up, but it also needs to land on the propeller. Okay, second try. Good enough. Oh, Anna's car. Okay, we're almost there. Those lighting effects again. Oh no.
Victory had a bittersweet taste for Anna. Carl, seriously wounded, had been sent to a POW camp. Anna's father had disappeared with Baron von Dorf, and Emil was court-martialed for desertion. Cited for his bravery in Reims, Emil was fortunately pardoned and set free. Free to go back to the front.
Yay. You can just see from Emil there slumping. He's just like, this is exactly what I wanted.
1st, 1916. Winter had descended on the front. After joining back up with the army, Emil and Freddy were stationed near Verdun.
Oh good, Verdun.
Many others from the harsh winter.
Nothing bad will happen there. Oh jeez. 1916? Perfect.
But Marie's letter did not bring good news. In Saint Miel, food was scarce, disease was rife, and the number of dead was growing. Out of this grim news, however, there was one ray of light. A photo of his grandson, Victor, standing on both feet and learning to walk.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, this is cool. Freddy and Emil got to hang out in the same place. Although now he's like, you are needed. Come this way. Notice that the guys are wearing different uniforms now. That was like that thing we learned like way early in the game, was that they had really flashy uniforms with golden buttons that would give off their positions. That was one of the trivia items we got. You can see now that they've actually switched to the uniforms that they would later on have in the war, which are not so gaudy, so they're harder to spot in the eternal grey of the trench war. Okay, we need a quill and an inkwell. First, let's check our diaries. Look at this, we got a lot of stuff, because everyone's got something to say after this big development. For a second, we almost had all four, like, playable characters together for a second there. And I think I just spoiled who the fourth playable character is, because we haven't even played as him yet, but there you go. You work that out for a second, guys. I'll never be able to thank Anna enough for saving Carl after the Zeppelin crash. Knowing that he's no longer at the front and that he's a POW has put my mind at rest. I'm so relieved he's safe from harm. I hope Marie is doing okay in Saint Miel, despite the German occupation. Let's see. How much luck can a guy have? There's this huge cathedral here. Makes me think of you. They sent me back to the army. It's not going to make my search any easier. I was so frightened when I saw the Zeppelin crash today. Fortunately, Father wasn't on board because the Baron had already taken him away by aircraft. I managed to save Emil's son-in-law before they sent him to a POW camp. His legs were in a critical state. I'll be going with him to make sure he's all right. Oh yeah, that's nice. So Anna got to go with Carl. Well, it was kind of unclear what happened to her at the end. There she was escorted off, but... As he grows, Victor reminds me more and more of Carl. Not a day goes by without me thinking of him. The Germans are requisitioning all our crops. There must be food shortages in Germany. I managed to hide some for next winter. I can't wait for this stupid war to end. Cool.